Alright, hi folks. I went ahead and put my hair up. I got another download after I did some self-help videos for those in need. Because healing is a very deep process that's very long and strenuous. It really is. But I got a message here. Your prayers have been answered to somebody. And I don't cater to the people that are doing demonic stuff. I'm for the innocent. So if you're not an innocent, this probably isn't your reading. Alright, we got Creative Spark. It is back. Whatever creative things you thought you lost if you're an artist, it's back. Start creating. And you went through a love betrayal. So that's maybe how you lost your creative spark, but it's back. Alright, and now you're getting new beginnings. So, since I did that, we're just going to start clarifying this. New beginnings. Well, start clarifying new beginnings, y'all. New beginnings. Alright. There we go. New beginnings. And I found it. The one that was big. I was looking for all day. Alright. Oh, Revelation, my favorite, guys. Oh my god, I love Revelation. I could read Revelation all day long. And I just popped open a Revelation. Okay, new beginnings. The Lamb breaks the seventh seal. When the Lamb broke the seventh seal on the scroll, there was silence throughout the heaven for about a half an hour. I saw the 7 angels who stand before God, and they were given 7 trumpets. Then another angel with gold incense burner came and stood at the altar, and a great amount of incense was given to him, to mix with the prayers of God's people as an offering on the gold altar before the throne. The smoke of the incense mixed with the prayers of God's holy people ascended up to God from the altar where the angel had poured them out. Then the angel filled the incense burner with fire from the altar and threw it upon the earth, and thunder crashed, lightning flashed, and there was a terrible earthquake. Okay. Alright, we got the Lamb broke the 7th seal with new beginning. So, let's find out what that's about. That's pretty damn epic. I mean, I haven't opened up to that one a long damn while. I will tell you that much. Alright, and then I got all my little basket over here. My basket of fun things. Alright, we got the 7th seal. Alright. Your odds of winning were 8 to 2. And then we got 4 with new beginnings. Papa. And then it ended up, God got involved. 2 to 2. The enemies were eliminated. And then we have 7 to 6. And the seal was secure. I can't make all the stuff I wanted to, guys. Alright, we got 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. It opens up with 2 of Cups, your new beginnings. That's a beautiful, beautiful. Then we got, I am surrounded by loving animals. Oh my god, you guys got pets. You guys got pets. This is amazing. You have pets. I just grabbed this from my bucket, guys. I am learning over here. You learned. You broke the 7th seal. I mean, maybe not literally the 7th seal, but you broke a seal in your life. Now you're surrounded by pets and new love. I'm so happy for you. I really am. Let's find out about this new beginning, guys. What had to happen for this new beginning? And I'm going to grab my oracle cards too this time. I always grab my homemade cards. We're gonna grab a couple of these. I just love these epic cards, guys. I love them. I love the epic cards. What kind of spiritual battle were you dealing with for a new union and everything to come? Alright, let's move this on. We're just going to grab 3. I know I always want to hurry up and I want to do more and more with this deck, but I'm only grabbing 3, I promise this time. These cards are so addictive, guys. They are. I love them. Alright, we got White Knight. Oh my god. A White Knight. You were given a White Knight. Oh my god, is that amazing for you? It really was. Oh my god. Noble Unicorn. Oh my god. All these good cards. All these good cards. A Noble Unicorn. It's amazing. And then you came out a Jungle Queen. Wild Human Championship. Well, damn, Collective. What happened to you? Oh my god. You became out a Jungle Queen. Now, you've been through war. And then we got these animals. I mean, my god. Alright, tell us more. I'm just gonna grab some of these homemade cards. I love them. Okay, my grandson agrees over here. He is excited for you also. Oh my god, 3 of rabbits. You got a family unit. Oh my god. Maybe one of you got kids. Or both of you. I don't know. And then 5 of wolves. Somebody was planning an ambush on you. And then we got 9 of spiders. There's endings. There's endings, theft, and dark confusion. Okay, can you stop? I get it. We're great. Alright, we got endings. So there was endings when this union happened. Maybe they were jealous. Maybe they were jealous of your love. I mean, come on. Who could be jealous of that? For real. For real, for real. People just need to sit down. They do. People just need to sit down. I mean, you're coming out a whole unicorn over here. Wow. Alright. Okay, he's still talking over here. Alright, now we have Love Betrayal. Oh my gosh, let's see what cards come out on this one. Love Betrayal. I mean, all the good cards came out with your union, so whoever you're with, stick it. Ancestors are of shamanic energy and healers. Okay, this had to come out first to clarify this point. So your ancestors was kicking ass somewhere. Just saying. Then we got your manifestations are arriving. Don't stop before the miracle. Okay. You have your union, but don't stop before this miracle. Dark attachment contract was not fulfilled. A magic is backfiring. So somebody tried to make you insecure or just have dark intentions towards you to where you won't succeed. That's it. And then love turns to blackmail. Oh my god. They try to blackmail you to come back with them. Jeez, what is wrong with these people? Then we got 4 cups. Contemplation, feel disconnected. Now there are 4 cups feeling. Maybe because you have this beautiful, you got pets and this beautiful atmosphere around you. Alright, and then we got best filter you'll ever wear. Self-love looks good on you. You went to self-love. You just said, you know what? I'm not dealing with you no more. I'm going to rather deal with myself. That's it. That's a lot. Congratulations, Collective, for getting through all that. Congratulations to you. For real. For real, for real. He agrees over here. He agrees over here. For real, for real. Congratulations, like the Post Malone song, y'all. Alright, we got what happened here. Faithful Pegasus. Good Pegasus champion. You followed God. You were on God's horses. A Pegasus. He was riding on God's wings. Alright, what else happened here? Okay, we got Raging T-Rex. Somebody was just in your face raging. Raging, raging, raging. You had to deal with that. Dealing with self-love. You had to fight, stick up for yourself. Army of the Apocalypse evil event. Says draw 2 cards. So people were ganging up against you. Okay, people were ganging up against you with evil intentions. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards. We got Wolf Competition. Alright, and this is... They were trying to throw you to the wolves, but somehow you won. You got through it because you're on God's wings. You're on God's wings over here. They all forgot you were on God's wings. They all forgot that God was lifting you up. And then we got Sage Ogre Championship. You had an ugly ogre trying to just... And then this is recycle. And I'm taking this as use your energy, your goodness. These people did the most to you, Collective. And you survived all of this. I mean, I am so proud of you. I am. I mean, this is a crazy situation to go through. It really is. Alright, what else was going on? I don't know, I like this big deck for some reason. The big deck is just so easy for me to do here. And it has my own code to things. 8 of Trolls. You gathered war ideas. You were stubborn. That's how you got through this. You were gathering war ideas. What else you going to do? You're in self-love, dealing with a bunch of demon energies. Your God's wings are there. You're going to gather war ideas to get the hell up out of Dodge. That's what you're going to do. And then you got a Divine Masculine. You were fighting a Divine Masculine with light that had light energy. You were fighting a Divine Masculine. You were fighting your own Divine Masculine. OMG. How can you fight? I mean, who does this? Could someone tell me in the comments who would do such a thing? I mean, come on now. And then we got 9 of Spiders, and this caused endings, and there was probably some kind of theft, spiritual theft or actual theft, and Dark Confessions. From your Divine Masculine, of all things. And you had to gather up war ideas because you had to be your own hero. That's shameful. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright. Alright, that was the love betrayal. You have creative spark. Alright, let's bring this over for creative spark. Alright, Ace of Cups. Love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, intuition. I just put a bunch in here. I'm just picking from here, guys. Alright, right here, Ace of Cups. Maybe it's this new fella that we seen in the beginning. And then we have Patient Vigil. No, that goes in... Hang on, guys. I can't have all the toys in here. Okay. He gets these toys in here and I can't... until we move, I can't get anything done. Okay, we got Patient Vigil. Take a deliberate pause and cultivate the stillness. Wait for inspiration. You had to take a patient vigil because you're divine masculine. And then we got healing. I can't lie. This just came up here. You had to heal from all this. It probably hurt real bad. No, it was your divine masculine. Then we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of money, poor financial control, missed opportunities, financial delays. You were in scarcity. They were being greedy. And it created instability for you. You had to walk away. You had to. And then the resting place. All things are temporary. Find comfort in the present. Contemplate the moment. You had to rest. You had to find a resting place. Maybe you had to find a new place to live. And then we got Frozen Whispers. Listen to advice and the intuition you once ignored. Heed their wisdom. You had to call on your ancestors on this one because your own divine masculine was going against you. That's some shit. That is some shit, y'all. Let's find out with the war cards. Let's find out what was going on behind the scenes. I don't know, I'm addicted to these epic cards. I love them. I love this game. Alright. Let's find out what's going on. Angel of Mercy. Oh my god, there was an Angel of Mercy that came to you. The angels came to lift you up. You already had a Pegasus. Alright, and then we got the Apocalypse. Oh my god. They started another war with you as you were trying to heal. An evil event. They tried to end you, the Apocalypse. And I sat there and went to Genesis. Or Revelation, sorry. Maybe I need to read from Genesis. I don't know. Maybe I have to go to the beginning to figure out the end. Some shit like that. I don't know. Alright. It says draw 2 cards, so let's draw 2 cards. We got a good human champion. Somebody came by your side and was a champion. And that's drawing 1 card from there, so now we draw 3. Jeez, this was a big thing. And then we got Sage Event. Banish target's discard pile. Amnesia. They try to make you forget everything. Forget their betrayals. Forget what they did. Just forgetting things. Why would they want you to forget? This is what went on in the other worlds, guys. And then there's one from the other battle. Oh my god. Zombie token. They try to make you a walking zombie. They wanted you to just do their bidding and forget who you are. They wanted you to forget and make you a zombie. They wanted to make you dark. Alright, why did they want to do that, Spirit? Why did they want to make somebody a zombie? That doesn't make any sense. This is a divine masculine doing this. Evil Vampire Championship. It's because they were the evil vampire. So the evil vampire wanted you taken out. They were jealous. Alright, what about this evil vampire? Tell us, Spirit. What about the evil vampire? Good event. Draw 2 cards. Okay, it drew God. It drew in God. You already got an angel card over there. You already got an angel card. Alright, could you stop? Alright. Alright, we got a Sage Event. Deals 5 damage. Okay. There was a spike trap. They set a trap for you, this vampire that they're with. And then we have a Sage Ogre champion. Somebody from their side came and protected you from their side because they were tired of their bullshit. That is what I'm getting, y'all. Wow. Alright. Let's go in this thing. Tell us more about this situation with this divine masculine and stuff here. About this creative spark. What was going on with the creative spark is what I'd like to know. 7 of Lions. Protecting family at all costs. Nurturing. Alright, somebody was protecting their family at all costs. And they were being persecuted for protecting their own family. That's what they were being persecuted for. Wow, that's crazy. And this was, it was an intuitive high priestess they were attacking. No wonder they didn't win. Don't wonder they didn't win. Didn't someone knew that God would show up for a high priestess for real? And ton of unicorns. They had ton of unicorns, talents and blessings that were supposed to be put into the earth. Of course, God's gonna show up for a whole unicorn. Come on, these people are ridiculous. And I do mean ridiculous. All right. Okay, that was Creative Sprout. Alright, now we got the betrayal. I mean, we already seen a damn vampire. What else is going to show up with the love betrayal? Alright, we got now the sun, healing energy. Okay, and happiness. That this person showed you that you're better off without them by literally leaving the situation. They ambushed their own damn self, and we got autumn, duty, and balance. You got balance after this person left. I don't think this was your person. I'm focused on you instead of my pain. This person's focused on you instead of their own damn pain. Alright, and then we got, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Now this person says, I wish I told you more often how much I love you. Well, damn, it's a little bit too late now, buddy. Or lady. Control issues ruined the relationship. They were controlling. Well, damn. And then we got Wheel of Fortune, shifts in the relationship. Good fortune came to you after you separated from this person. And they were canceled. You don't want them back. And now they're having fading words. What once was loud now only whispers, listen closely. Now they want to take their heart's advice. And we got luminous beacon, let blessings and grace comfort and uplift you now. Stand in the light. Now they want God. Now they want God. Are you kidding me? One of these people could be in the medical industry. You could be in the medical industry. I don't know. Then we got destiny. And they felt that you were their destiny, and they destroyed their own destiny. And then we got oak tree here. You were the strength and legacy, and the grounded truth to whoever they were, not this evil vampire. Then he says, I see all of your thoughts. This person sees what you were saying and is ashamed that he broke you or she broke you. They're ashamed they broke you this much that they're the bad guy. Old haunts, fortify your walls, not barriers, but as safeguards. Find safety and security. Now they gotta find safety and security now that you're gone. There's no safe haven anymore. I am just a thought away. They are just a thought away. I don't think you care. I really don't think you care. If I had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. They would have lived this experience differently with you because God is not allowing them to have another chance in this lifetime. Is what I am getting. I mean, you can't do this kind of stuff to people and think that you're going to have the best results. They're going to forgive you. I mean, maybe the fact they stayed away so long kind of helped. Is what I'm saying. Maybe that was the good thing. Alright. Alright, tell me how this situation with betrayal is going to end. Man, we did new beginnings. There's love, betrayal, creative spark. Okay. Okay, new beginnings is our last one. How's this love betrayal going to end? Tell us how the love betrayal is just going to end. Follow Spirit. Alright, we got Ace of Cups. You're going to get a love offer. You're going to get a love offer from all of this that's going on. It's not going to be from them. Alright. Damn. I'm just going to take these two. I cut the deck. King of Orcas. Power and numbers. You're going to get a bunch of people coming towards you. Just swimming towards you. And they're going to help you. Could you please stop? And then we got 5 of Dragons, and this is broken dreams, broken commitment, and seclusion. This is what your person's going to get. That's the booby prize they get from this. Alright. And somebody else's new life, or yours, or both, is going to be 7 of Trees. Someone's going to get a new life with a pregnancy, and someone's just going to get a new life. Abundance. So that's how it's going to go. Maybe the vampire queen's going to get pregnant. And then they're going to be in trouble. 9 of Foxes. They're moving in stealth. They don't want this. They don't want this vampire queen. They do not. I'm calling her a vampire queen because that's how she's coming across to me. Alright, now we're going to clarify new beginnings. Let's clarify new beginnings. Alright, new beginnings. Alright, someone's going to be constantly lied to in their new beginning, which is not going to be the one. The victim's going to get, obviously, the positive, so the person that was tormenting the victim is going to get the constant lying. And there's light the dark, nourish the warmth of lost passions into new blaze, revive dormant desires. For somebody, there's going to be certain desires that are going to be coming out because you made yourself small. And scam alert. It's not just always about money, clout. There are many ways to get played. Your ex is going to get played. And then getting crumbs. They crumbed you, they're going to get crumbs. Their money's going to go and they're going to say, where's my money? I thought I had some. They're going to go, here's $1, go to the store. Memory. They're going to be living in old memories. They wanted you to forget the past. They will never forget the past, I'm told. Then 8 of Wands in reverse. They will get delays, frustrations, confusions. They will be overlooked. They will have lack of direction, lack of purpose, and lack of planning. And it will be going on. Walking unscathed. You were fortunate. A trap was jade, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. They were trying to put you into a trap, but you were smart enough not to fall into it. They fell into their own trap. This person will not have freedom no longer. Freedom will not reign. In their chariot, they will not move forward. They will not move forward. And then we got Knight of Wands. They're going to get delays, frustration, change, and disagreements. That is what they're going to get from this vampire energy that they decided to be with. And this Hierophant, there's going to be somebody with higher learning and beliefs that's going to check their ass. Or maybe you're the person that checked their ass. I don't know. And then the wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends. Someone's going to seek counsel from friends. They are, and it was bad timing. Alright. Alright, it says the universe isn't punishing you, it's protecting what isn't fully aligned yet. What's truly meant for you, what you won't miss you. So there was something that you weren't allowed to have with this person in your life. And this person's going into poverty, 5 of Pentacles. Do not let this person back in your life. And then we got Shamil. And this is gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. You're going to get sleep and have it be relaxed from now on. You are going to be relaxed. You were mismatched. You were not a puzzle piece to this person. I want to say they were your lesson. High Priestess under attack from black magic. This is why they're getting all this. You were not fighting, but they were fighting you. And you got a feather of hope. Alright. Wow. That is quite a reading, guys. Quite a reading. Alright. Now, this is our last card. Last card, y'all. I don't even know what to name this shot, y'all. Sometimes all the readings kind of go together and they sound alike. They do. They all sound alike with the same information. There's so many people being attacked on that standpoint. It's crazy. Alright, tell us the final outcome. Spirit. Evil Demon Champion. Alright, there's going to be somebody that somehow survived through all this. And you're supposed to stay away from somebody that turned dark, which would be your divine masculine. Or your divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. Tell us more of a closer. Tell us more of a closer. Army of the Apocalypse. They're still going to come after you. They're still going to try to change your mind. Because they feel like they lost. And they want to feel like they won. This was all a game of wits, guys. And they're stubborn. It says draw 2 cards. This was a vital mission. All this is a vital mission. Good event. Alright. Somebody's coming to save you away from all of this darkness. Because your divine masculine is now coming out as a dark warlock. So you got somebody from... God sent you somebody to get you out of all this bullshit. And then worm hatchling came. They're going to give birth... Yeah, they're going to give birth... Somebody's going to give birth to a baby that's going to wreak hell on them. This baby is going to bring burdens. And is going to be used as leverage. So, if they are pregnant with the baby, or your person got someone pregnant, that baby will be used for nothing but leverage. And your person is going to be in constant hell. That's his new beginning. That baby is going to be used literally just to dominate over them. That's it. And you are going to be okay. I'm not even sure what to call this. But you earned your new beginning. You have fought through dark forces and you have won. And I'm literally sitting here with these. So, let's see what these cards say. I like these. These are my hybrid cards. Alright. What's the end result for the collective, please? Tell us the end result. Another end closing. You're going to have influence. Queen of Wands. Your magnetic energy attracts admiration and opportunities. Step into your power. You're coming into this Queen of Wands energy. Put that up there. Tell us more about the collective, the beautiful collective. The Wonderful Collective. Rejuvenation, the Star. And this is hope is renewed after a period of adversity. The future is bright with new possibilities. This one's she's clothed. She has like a robe. You are coming out as a star now. Yes, you are. You're coming out as the star. Alright, now we got action. Knight of Swords. You're charging forward with purpose. Express your intentions confidently. You're coming over and you're expressing everything you need and want. And you will get everything you need and want with your new beginning. That's quite a closer there. Quite a closer. Alright, well, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this one. I'll call it something. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give me a subscription or a like, whatever you want, and I will see you later.